Alright. How's everyone doing? I am Multi Apples. I hope you're all doing well. I am gonna be trying to get some players in this game. Um, Bear with me while I do that. I want to make sure some of them are affordable. Um, so I have 43. No, not 43. I have 47 million points in UFL to use, and make sure I get enough players. So just bear with me while I get them. See if we can actually get this guy. So we have 32 million, so want to actually make sure I can actually still have some to spend on potentially any good players. Is it Jordan Henderson? I think it is actually. Yeah, it looks like Jordan Henderson. Only difference is maybe the beard, so. Jordan Henderson plays for Ajax, actually. So, bear with me. Hmm. I know this. I think this is the same player that's on the Wolfsburg squad in the Bundesliga and in EA Sports FC 25. So to me, that's pretty cool. If you choose a team to like, it would be in the Bundesliga. It'd be Wolfsburg. So let's get a backup goalie. Actually, might as well get Carson. I know these players aren't exactly the highest rated players, but you know, that's fine. 82,000 can really only afford free agents. That's fine. It's still fine. Let's get Vogel. Now, we play online. So we need one more player before we can actually play online. Let's go to the transfers. Let's hide the unavailable. And let's get McCarthy. Actually. And Bonini. So, how's everyone doing? I don't have any space, so I guess we're not gonna get Bonini. So yeah, we're playing cross play. It's gonna be our first game of the stream. Got some drinks. I got some Kroger purified water actually with me. And I got some Zevia as well. Zevia's zero sugar ginger ale actually is what it's called. It's very good, actually. I've had it. Oh. How many people play this game? Guess we can do a quick match. Don't think there'd be many people on at like 5:30 in the morning, but you know, we can try. You have Kylian Mbappe there. It's accepted. And Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal was when WWE went to SmackDown. WWE had SmackDown in Barcelona, is what I'm trying to say, actually. Uh, the Lamine Yamal was in the audience, so they actually showed him on camera. Because they were in Barcelona in March, I believe. So, to my knowledge, he is the only La Liga player to appear on any WWE television show. So, Allison is the only player I know from this squad. But anyway, back to WWE. So, Lamine Yamal has appeared on WWE TV, and then I know that about a decade ago, Wayne Rooney uh, was appeared on an episode of Monday Night Raw, and he's the only. But he mainly played in England. He didn't. I don't think he played in La Liga. So he's another great player. So Lamine Yamal was in the audience, and oh, this guy's good. Not sure why he's in casual. He could easily dominate ranked. So yeah, Wayne Rooney was involved in a segment with Wade Barrett. Back when Wade Barrett was an active wrestler, now he's retired. So I like UFL, but it's feeling like, you know, it really is like missing a good mode or two, like a good offline mode. As we scroll there. How do you skip? So yeah, it's a fun game. I feel like that the company, I don't know the name of the company behind this game, I'd have to look it up. Um, I believe it's on the PlayStation as well. I know it's on the Xbox Series X and S because I'm playing it, and I believe it's on the PC as well. But it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but it's online, but it's just feeling like it's missing a really good offline mode, whether it be just against AI, in a standard singles match, or like a good career mode as well. And like if the company behind this game were to make a sequel like to this game in a few years, because I believe it came out last year actually. So they're probably going to wait a few years before they can actually uh, release a sequel to this game, which I hope they do. I hope this game is a success. I hope for the sequel mode, for the sequel game, if they ever do release it in a few years, they'll have like an offline mode for those that enjoy the game. maybe they'll like incorporate some leagues. I know like the Premier League, the Bundesliga, like the big five leagues, the top five European leagues. I think have signed exclusive leagues for with EA Sports. That is a good goal though. I'll admit that that's a good goal. I didn't think that was gonna go in, but so uh, so I know that you know if they were to make a sequel, they could like maybe have like maybe not the official teams, but like do what you know. Oh, what's the mode? eFootball and PES do, and maybe they can get some exclusive team license with teams, or they can actually have like fake team names, but real players. Instead of like Real Madrid, they'll have like Madrid City FC, or London FC, or Amsterdam or FC Amsterdam or something like that. I'm not sure if there's an actual FC Amsterdam, but I'm just using that as an example. So, and I'd like to see them include women's soccer players as well, actually, in the spin-off of this game. But that's gonna be a few years away. Uh, free-to-play games are always a huge risk because like there's very little uh, reward. There's very little incentive to make them. So it's a huge risk because you're relying on people to pay actually for whatever microtransactions you have in this game. And this game is free to play. So the thing I like about the UFL game is it's not pay to win. There are microtransactions, but the microtransactions are actually for like cosmetic items. So I can respect the company for that, and now that I'm working, when I start to get paid, I'm more willing to spend money on, companies that actually don't have microtransactions. Sorry, that do have microtransactions, but they're just uh, for cosmetic items. I'm alright with microtransactions if they're like, maybe the devs in the game just didn't have enough time to incorporate whatever they want, and the studio wanted the game out before, or at least by a certain date, or it's just cosmetic items, or it's not like stuff you can get through normal means just by playing the game. So like that, I'm fine with microtransactions. But yeah, with the pay to win stuff, I don't like. It's a good shot and save. Would have been a good goal for them if they had actually gone to the ball. They had enough time. If they had enough time to get the ball. That's gonna be a foul. Kempter got a yellow. Let's go ahead and try and cross that in, and we failed though. But been enjoying my job so far. Work at a call center, and Still, at least for the foreseeable future, for the next couple of weeks, I'll be just doing training. So, looks like we're even, which I'm a bit surprised because one, I've had a few good shots, and two, I've had one or two good shots, but this player I'm playing as has had more good shots than I am. The player I'm playing against, I should say. The player I'm playing against. Actually managed to do some AFL Evolution earlier today. I woke up a little over an hour ago. Spent about 20 minutes, you know, setting everything up, and then, well, not 20 minutes setting everything up, but I set everything up, then I spent about 20 minutes playing AFL Evolution. It did take me, maybe about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes to set everything up because I had some updates to some games to make. So I wanted to make sure. How did that not go in? But yeah, I wanted to make sure all the all the updates, to the games. Yeah. We can give them some time to pause, so. So it is going to be a draw. Ah, that's a shame. That's very shame that the person left, but I don't know why they left. So I'm not gonna hate on them. Who lived in Bel. So is the team? Is that Declan Rice? No, I think under Lamine Yamal, that's Declan Rice. I know Declan Rice. I know Dembele. I know Mbappe. I think I know Martinez. I know Lamine Yamal. In I say I know them. I haven't actually met any soccer players. What I mean is I know who they are. The only downside about online games like this is that you have to wait for people, and if you're like me, soccer is still a growing sport here in the U.S., but it's you know the only time I can really do commentary on my games is at in the morning before work. So the only downside is that there aren't going to be a lot of people online at 5, 6 in the morning. So online games like this, COD, you'd see some people online because it's more popular. It has to deal with the popularity of the game and the how many people are on the server. So I don't think there'd be too many people, especially in my area, in my region, playing UFL. So you'd have to go a bit further, and the connection may not be very good. Actually, they do have a local mode, so that is nice that they do have a local mode to try out. So the only teams I know, I'm not sure these are actual teams. I know they have teams like AS Monaco's in Liga in France. It's based in the country of Monaco, but they play in a French league. You have FC Porto, PSV Eindhoven, FC Porto plays in Portugal. PSV is in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. They're like one of Ajax's main rivals. You have Beşiktaş, which is in Turkey, and Shakhtar Donetsk is in Ukraine. Pretty sure. that these clubs, the rest of the clubs, are actually fictional clubs. I know Multi Apple's YouTube is a fictional club because that's the club I created. So it's like not an actual club, but may have like real players on them. So it'd be cool to actually see, UFL get more more players in the game and more legit real world teams in the game as well. So I like EA Sports FC and I like the older FIFA games when it was known as FIFA, but EA Sports needs EA and EA Sports needs competition in other sports games, I think. Because I know NBA Live was really popular, but NBA 2K sort of killed that. So the downside about 2K is a really good game. It's really fun. I know I haven't been playing a lot of NBA 2K25, but I played a lot of the older NBA 2K games. And I like it, but they have pay to win microtransactions. That's the only downside. And it's to make your player better, whether you're playing on the rec online or in the my career mode. Like I love the my career mode. So to make your player better, or to make him, basically make your player better, you're essentially can either grind for a long time, or you have to use the microtransactions to pay to make your player better. And I can sort of see why people who don't have time to, maybe advance, maybe to grind it out. I can sort of see why they'd use microtransactions to make their player better. But at the same time, it's kind of unfair to the people that do have some time to actually invest in the game. That do have more time to invest in the game, but maybe not the money. Whereas maybe, there are people that out there that do have the money, but they don't have as much time to play the game. So that's sort of like, in a way, fair to them to get them on equal par. So I can sort of see the argument to it, but that argument, maybe they work a typical 9 to 5 job, and you know they have a family to take care of afterwards, and they just don't have as much time to play you know NBA, the latest NBA 2K game. So that to me, that's like a good reason for microtransaction. That's sort of understandable. I know it's very controversial as we allow a goal there, but you know I can sort of see the argument, but at the same time, it's sort of unfair to people that do have the time. So they have a family to take care of, but maybe if they do admit, they have a little bit of money to spare, a little bit of money saved up. So offside. So no, Real Madrid and Ajax play Sunday, so I'm gonna be looking forward to that game. Both games. I know they don't. They play in their respective leagues. They've been sadly been eliminated from European competition. Ajax got eliminated in the round of 16. They played okay against Eintracht Frankfurt in the first game, but they played terribly in the second game. just a bad tactical decision by Francesco Farioli. It's a rare bad tactical decision because, like, of all their losses, they've maybe played horribly once at the beginning of the season, and then they played really horrible with bad tactical decisions by Farioli against Frankfurt. So they've only really had like 2 bad games, but you know, compared to last season, this team is drastically improved. So Ajax is 7 point. They are 7. Sorry for having hiccups. They are 7 points ahead of PSV, but they have PSV has 4 games left to play. Ajax is 3, so should be interesting to see. Where each team finishes. So I think Ajax, they drew their last game and lost the game before that, and PSV also. So I think PSV has a much tougher schedule though, but popping off after this game. I have to go to work, so I have to get ready actually after this game. So I'm gonna turn off my mic and my face cam actually.
Excellent chance has gone begging. Over to the right, to the centre-back. Dybala reads that move beautifully and snatches possession back. He has the ball out on the left wing. Put it in! And that's another attack snuffed out. The ball reaches a striker. Declan Rice. Messi. Dybala. Breaks up the attack. Excellent challenge. Plays it out to the left. And now the ball goes out to the left. He hits one! Here comes the counter. 6 minutes remaining in this half. Illegal challenge. Ref blows for a foul. And the shot! He keeps that one out. Not sure who that pass was meant for. He did it. A 2-goal lead. And here's how it happened. Here comes a change. Looks like a straight swap. So, the home team restart this game for the second time. Loads of options here. The right midfielder receives the ball.
The defender played that flawlessly, and such a dangerous pass.
The counter-attack is on. He's taking it on. Paulo Dybala. Referee extends the match by 3 minutes.
Where's this heading?
The ball played out wide to the left. Straightforward replacement, like for like. Lamine Yamal. Plays it back. His teammate is ready to pounce. Messi. And that's it for the first half of the match. Time for our break.
This is the time to freshen things up and maybe change tactics.
The hosts are sending on a substitute.
Half-time's over and the teams are back at it.
He gathers ground. Through the middle he goes. The ball is in the midfield, left-hand side. The midfielder gets it.
That's an easy interception. A poor pass.
Yamal. Pass it! He stops the ball, but no, couldn't hold it.
What kind of a pass is that?
His teammate is ready to pounce. Good work from the keeper. Corner.
That is a quality save. Under pressure, away from home, and clears it for a corner. Good work.
It's a long pinpoint cross. No taking any risks here. Misplaced pass and the ball is intercepted. Tries a shot. The ball comes back out. He's ready to send the corner in. You can sense the nerves amongst the home crowd. This could be dangerous. Pass finds him out on the right wing. Bellingham. Spoiled for choice. That was a weird decision from him. It's a goal kick now. A replacement, what will he provide? He's got the ball left to centre. Holding midfielder has got the ball. He'll look to attack, now he has the ball.
Excellent passing display, but isn't it time to get forward? What a good tackle. Stops them in their tracks.
Jude Bellingham does well to carry it forward. A neat pass to the front man. Rice. Pedri.
He seems very out of sorts. Nothing's going right for him.
Dybala. Leo Messi. It's in the box. Hit it! Saves! But the ball is still in play.
That pass was never going to make it.
Lamine Yamal. He scored 3 goals clear. And here it is one more time.
Wow, excellent teamwork here, and it ended with the ball in the net.
The game restarts with the visitors amazingly 3-up.
They're looking to work it down the centre.
He can attack from the right flank. He saves, but it's gone loose. The ball is out of play. It's a corner.
The home fans looking to suck this corner into the net. They want a goal. Always.
Ball into the box. He was close, but sent the ball wide, well wide of the target. The away team's goalkeeper will hope to build something from the back with this goal kick. He plays centrally, but favouring the left. He has the ball out on the left wing.
He had to time that perfectly and now is in possession.
Some players act like wild animals on the pitch, but it's not just cats and dogs that run onto the turf. We've had stories of genuine wild animals interrupting play. The players turned into pussycats then.
Which animal hasn't tried to take part in a match? Foxes, wild boar, a duck, a stork. Among more exotic species, a marten and an opossum. The smallest pitch invader was a frog during a match in the USA, and the largest, an elephant in England in 1995. But its appearance was on purpose.
Players make themselves available. If he hadn't cut that out, it would have been really dangerous. Messi. Dybala.
This could be dangerous.
Back to another one. This isn't a winning margin. Oh, like a whole page. Let's have a closer look at this goal. Here's the key moment again.
It's a goal for the visitors.
Only one team turned up today, and the score reflects that perfectly. Great support. Great pace. The defence can't switch off with the ball that close. Declan Rice. They're looking to fashion a counter-attack. Yamal. He has the ball in central midfield. An option or two to pass. The striker has it at his feet. He applied serious pressure there and managed to get the ball back. Left-sided central midfielder has the ball.
Good shape to this attack. They could go any one of a number of routes.
Lamine Yamal. Still going. That's how you intercept a pass. Pure class. Paulo Dybala. Yamal.
Possession lost. Can they get it back?
A substitution by the visitors.
Are they going to kick the ball or not? He'll look to attack, now he has the ball. Rice. It's passed to the attacking midfielder. Lionel Messi. The referee adds 4 minutes to the clock. Silva. What a shot. And a save to match it. Definitely football, the winner there. What a howler from the keeper. An own goal. He really won't want to see this again.
That must be very hard for him to swallow, and perhaps he's the only one to blame.
The goalkeeper was very unfortunate here.
A new player is coming on for the away team.
Passed on to the right side of midfield. Lamine Yamal. Great vision. Great work. But he just held on to it. He scores!
finish, and the game has to be practically over. What a performance! You have to say, it's an impossible task to get anything from a game when you're losing this badly.
The final whistle goes, and even the home fans are applauding the opposition. This